This one?
Yeah.
What you think of that victory,
Sean? It was awesome. I think our team battled all day long. I can't say enough about the offensive line. They did an outstanding job. I was hardly hit at all day. Our defense played outstanding. They just kept giving us chances, to get kept giving us possessions. I think it was just an absolute team win. Everyone across the board battled as hard as they could for the whole game, and it means a lot to this team because it shows how all of our hard work's paid off.
What does it feel like have that final kneel down and just the crowd coming, just storming?
It was awesome. The victory formation is the best play in football. It felt great. I know it means a lot to this team.
And that was hard for you, the team, to have to wait an extra week to play. Did that somehow work in your favor ultimately?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I think our coaches did an outstanding job keeping us focused on our next opponent throughout all of that. They had a great game plan for us. I think we did a pretty good job executing it, and I think we always say that the game starts when practice begins on an opponent, and I think we had a great week and a half of practice, and I think that's much in part to the coaches keeping us focused.
Not to take it away from you guys, but you feel like the offense could have done more today as far as
Oh,
on the board?
Absolutely. It wasn't perfect. There's no doubt about that. I know there's a lot of things I want to improve on. But I think this is a good start. Like Jordan said, this is just game one. We got to continue to improve and see where we can go from here. But I like what we did today. But there's a long season ahead of us, and we know that, and we're ready to work.
What did you think about your offensive line? How comfortable did you feel back there?
Oh, I felt absolutely comfortable. They did a great job. I know Wisconsin's got a great defense. Especially a great defensive line, and I think our O-line handled it great. Protection was there all day. I think I only got sacked once, but it was awesome. And the O-line did great. The backs and tight ends did great in protection. The receivers ran great routes. It was just a complete effort.
Sean, you said last year one thing you wanted to work on, or wanted to go from last year was decision making. How would you grade that?
I thought it was okay. We're going to have to look at it on film, obviously, but I think, just from talking with, Coach Langs over the headphones, there were some plays to be made, but I think, we did enough to win, so that's really all we can ask for. But by no means was it perfect, and we know that, and, we're just going to look to learn from this and continue to move forward.
Were you surprised you guys went for it on fourth down a couple times?
I guess we can never be surprised at that. We just want to continue to move the chains, and when Coach Riley calls it, we just go out there and run it.
What was the biggest difference between this year and last year against them?
I'm not really sure. I'd say it was just from start to finish, there was so much effort. Like I said before, we're gonna have to really see it on film to really know. But I think the O-line did a great job. This year. I think we had a great week of practice heading up to it, and I think it's just all those things kind of come together, for a great game like today.
Sean, just from the end of last year, and nobody having much fun maybe by the end of it, by about the middle of the second quarter, could you kind of sense an atmosphere, not just with the team, but the crowd and everybody, that last year had been flush?
Yeah, we've had that mentality, since last season ended. We've put that behind us, a long time ago. And all we can do now is just learn from it. I think we have, and obviously to get to start a new season today was tremendously exciting. I've never seen an atmosphere like this in my entire life. The fans were awesome, all day. I mean, I can hardly talk. I was yelling so loud. So it's just great to see all these things come together and see all of our hard work pay off. But like you said, we've definitely put last season behind us, and this is just the beginning of a new year.
Does this put you guys back on the map?
Well, I think that's not really for me to decide. I think we like what we did today. Obviously, a great win against a great opponent like Wisconsin. We have a lot of respect for them as a team, especially now after playing them twice. And they'll go on to have a great season. But we're real happy with what we did. But like I said, that's not really for me to decide. But we're just going to continue to work hard and kind of take care of business within our own team.
Sean, with the way the line affected you today, were the fans in the postgame from the RSU were hit to it?
I'm not sure. It kind of caught me off guard. I was just going to look to shake some people's hands, and all of a sudden there was a bunch of people around me. But it was great. That's a fun experience when the crowd rushes the field like that, and especially in our stadium, how it was today, it was unbelievable.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
Yep.
So.